Ajay Shankar, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Yeah, Jayesh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, a new server,
Yeah,
S4HANA server, that coding special characters are not created now itself, sir. It's showing empty.
it is showing empty.
Yeah, how to
Uh,
create that coding
so
special characters?
it's okay. Could you please share that screenshot?
But this is that is yes, Ramesh sir server, sir. It is not any disk or any remote
No, no,
server.
no. I'm just saying, take a screenshot and share that screenshot so that we can configure here and so
Okay,
that you do the same thing there automatically.
okay, sir. Just I opening that.
Yeah, yeah. Just share that screenshot. Send that screenshot to us.
Okay, I will open that.
Yeah, yeah. Please. Hey, Satish. Good afternoon. Mahesh. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
So wait for another couple of minutes and so that let others join the call. Hey Satya, Praveen, good afternoon. Ramakrishna too.
Good afternoon.
Maybe Satya, for you it is good evening, isn't it? What time is it? 6:30? Hey Jashankar, are you taking the screenshot?
Yeah, now I'm taking, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you send it to my mail ID so that what I do is I'll just check that.
Sir, I am sending to your mobile WhatsApp, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. Fine, send it.
That new entry scheme is in edit mode is there, but it is in gray mode or edit uh, disabled mode.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll see that one, not an issue. We'll see that. Okay, PL is showing you are in change mode only, but still it is showing disable mode, isn't it?
Yeah,
You have this is for special characters. What about
yeah.
coding mask? Coding mask. Go to coding mask and take the screenshot of that as well. See, we
No,
have two nodes, isn't it? One is special
it is
characters.
it is empty, sir.
It is empty. Even
Yeah,
coding mask is
yeah,
empty.
yeah.
Is it so?
I am also taking that one also screenshot.
Yeah, yeah. Please share that. Let's see. Okay.
Sir, I shared that one. Sir.
Okay. Oh, this one is totally empty.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so this is installed system.
Yeah, it's a server, sir, online server, sir, SAR server.
Okay, might be they would have missed that PS configuration part.
Okay,
Understand that one? Standard configuration,
okay.
they would have missed that one. So in that case, have you checked other profiles as well? Just check for understanding
Remaining
purpose.
are some are there, some are like that. Only blank is there.
Oh, but 001 company code is there or not? Check that one. And two profiles you should get it in project profile. Check that.
Yeah, I will check it.
Three total three. Of course, C projects project is also there. Three total.
That is the new one, new entries only. That is empty.
Empty, yeah. That
Same
means
profile.
totally that there is no PS configuration.
Yeah, that
Getting me? What
also.
I'm saying? No
That
PS
also separate
configuration.
that problem.
Yeah, totally they missed out that PS configuration node.
Okay. In this case, we can't do anything in
Then we have to do from
showing.
scratch. Everything you have to do it from scratch.
Yeah.
We can do, but everything you have to configure.
This is I'm expecting at the time of also I'm starting up the class also and I'm completing the server point of view. I'm discussing on
Okay.
first
So
class.
when did you get access? You have access from the beginning, or you recently got that access?
Recently that.
Okay. Maybe I'll also check with SAR. Maybe not an issue. If it is SAR system, I'll just check with him. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We'll see that one. If it all, if that is missed, maybe we will ask someone to take care of that. You know that node. They will generally
Uh,
upload the patches and all.
if
Check
if
with them.
SAR is informed that guy, he will enable that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We will do that one. Okay, not an issue.
Uh,
We'll check that one. Then in that case, entire thing is not enabled then.
all are same like that. All I'm checking.
Okay, then. Yeah, got it. Not only that, actually in HANA there is no PS best practices as well.
Yeah, this even uh, create project types, something else, WBS elements. That also no entries. Project types
You
also.
don't get anything. You don't get anything, isn't it? That
All
entire
are
node is like missed out.
all are nothing.
Yeah, left blank only. Okay, maybe let's get started. Maybe meanwhile let others join the call. So, any questions? Yesterday I did not share. So there was some issue with my
Yeah.
sharing that document, and today's document and yesterday document together. I'm going to share that one. Okay. There was some issue. I tried to send 2 times, but there was some issue. Okay. Yeah. Now, any questions? Like any one of you have practiced that? All of you. Any question in terms of scheduling?
The concept understood. I don't have time to practice because I'm very busy with that FI part.
Okay, okay. But one thing is, once you get the document, it's a three-step process. Don't worry too much. Like just follow those 3 steps. Okay, you will be completing the scheduling. Okay.
No,
Once
sir.
you understand that, yeah, Satish, yes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Once you will anyhow you are going to send that file, na?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to share that one. Yeah.
After that we will come to one end because we
Yes,
are
yes.
not doing apart from that.
Okay, got it. Got
Whatever
it.
we have done since last week up to level, we done the configuration.
Okay, got it.
After doing this, next week maybe we will tell you what are the doubts.
Yeah, yes, yes. I tried to send it. There was some issue with my sharing that document. Okay, yeah,
That's not an issue because after 2 days only you are going to send. There is no problem then.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Fine.
saying anything for that.
Yeah,
After this practice only, we can tell the exact results.
yeah. Okay. So, okay, once if that's very clear, like no, see, fundamentally, you need to understand scheduling happens with reference to forward and backward, and with reference to top down and bottom up. But we default that to bottom up. Okay, never use top down, as we discussed a couple of issues. So why we need to go for bottom up? So just go with that one and start using that all the times. Yesterday, yes, this was the document. Okay. So just go through that, whatever we have given 3-step process. So yeah, then once you select all is always a primary thing, and checking the relationships, that is the prerequisites, and those prerequisites just follow that one. Okay, that is always a best practice. Okay, that's what I have given prerequisites, and always follow that prerequisites and then start your real steps. Select all elements, and first is copy schedule dates. Okay, and next is extrapolate dates. Okay, next is schedule dates. So that is what 3-step process what you need to follow. If you follow this one, and you get exactly what you are supposed to get that result. Okay, so that is what fundamentally, and other than that it's okay, like bottom up anyhow default, and either forward or backward. Most of the time start using the backward if you know the end date, and if you know the start date, use forward scheduling along with the top bottom up approach. Okay, that makes sense for us. So once we are very clear about that one, let's get start the second topic, important topic. I mean, of course, far most important topic. This is a cost planning. Okay, and cost planning is something like we already have touched upon, not discussed at least. So there is always a relationship between your scheduling and cost, because this is again associated with resources. If you fix the timeline, and the cost may go up, and you can reduce the number of resources. And if you increase the number of resources, your cost may come down because of some other factors. Okay, like that, there is a indirectly proportionate. Cost and other factors are indirectly proportionate. Okay, that way we know that one, the relationship between scheduling, cost, and as well as the resources part of it. So now the very important from the perspective of budgeting, the cost is very important. The reason being, any resource we assign it to the project, that is associated with one of the cost. It would be, the cost could be of calculation is based on following factor. One is internal resources, and external resources, then direct cost object, now I can also say there are other things we can consider, that those are nothing but materials. Again, materials could be with material master, without material master. Okay, are you getting me? With material master and without material master. Okay, and again, external resources, there are again two types. Here it is just a text service and service master. So fundamentally, these factors will influence all your cost calculation. Any one of you, are we clear about that? These are prime factors. These four are prime factors for us to calculate our cost. First is, let us talk about internal resources. So for internal resources, what is the main thing as an input? If I say internal resource, who are the internal resource for organization? Employees.
Yeah.
So employees are the fundamental internal resources. Yes, it could be tools and other things as well. Of course, they are reusable too. That's why you can also say tools also internal resources. That is fine, but more of relevant to materials. That's why we don't consider that as internal resources. Those are all tools as a separate topic. Okay, let's not bother about that. At least time being, let us bother about internal resources means employees. Okay, external resources means either a text material, it is not text, it is text material, text service, or service master. There are two things. So difference, we know that one. Text means it is only you enter the text, no master data. Service master means you have master data. For that reason, you have everything in place. Okay, that is the only difference. Direct cost object means wherever there is a financial transaction, direct financial transaction, direct financial entry, that is nothing but your direct cost object. And when it comes to material, suppose anything, any organization does exist because of some material is being processed and made it as a semi-finished good or made it as a finished good. So hence, so for any of the internal activities, you need materials, or any of the external services, you need materials. That is why these are all important things for us. So now let's form a table. How are we going to calculate them, all of them? Like, I give it this calculation sheet is applicable everywhere. You name it, any of the I would say, cost planning, you can use this one. There are multiple cost plannings, but all the cost plannings, either you say it is detailed cost planning, then you need four of them. No, if it is not a detailed cost planning, you just one lump sum amount. Like, suppose I say one WBS or one network activity, I have these many uh, different resources I am going to use it, then I know for sure I have to give each of them individual, like, line items. But if I say I'll give one lump sum amount, like, for WBS ball figure, okay, 200 rupees of WBS element, but I don't give the split. Internal employee cost 50 rupees, external resource cost 30 rupees, and direct cost another 50 rupees, and material cost is 70 rupees. Like that, I don't give split. I'll give WBS cost is 200 rupees. Quite possible. Okay, those methods we are not talking about. We are talking about detailed cost estimate. Okay, we'll see that one. What are the cost methods? But now, fundamentally, the cost calculations are based on these factors. Now, tell me, why do we need to have a cost planning in place for the projects? Any reason?
Cost planning means it is a budgeting. Okay.
Mhm.
One kind of a budget which we are preparing, uh, how the budget will be taken place. This is the projection. The planning is nothing but how much.
Budget purpose.
It is
Okay.
just like a projection, and that means it is not a real. It is just estimation that this much of expenses will be incurred to complete the project. But at
Okay.
that point, it may be high or it may be low.
Okay. So estimation for the project. Okay. Then what else?
It may be high only, not low, but it is just like a plan. It is not actual. It is what is the estimate, the estimation projection. I mean, in my language.
Okay. How do you estimate? Suppose, okay, you are saying these two are reasons, like, you can go with. Then how do you estimate that?
Uh, Estimate means because if it is a manufacturing industry, so we need to product a number of products at the end. So for that, we are going to do the estimate that how much materials, resources will be applicable for that finishing the products, whatever the products will come.
See, always remember something. You always remember in ERP, that means enterprise resource planning, masters are created already.
Yeah.
Okay, masters are created. That means you are going to make use of those masters.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So now, if you say that one masters, that is what masters meant for, like, So these masters are repeated by nature. Suppose repeated by nature is, suppose you say bolt of 4 inch, bolt of 5 inch, bolt of 6 inch, whatever is there. So those materials are already created as masters, and all that you need is use that material master. Suppose if there are some materials which are not available in system, of course that is the case, that is does exist. Okay, there are certain materials or services, I'm saying, the moment I say masters, uh, so masters include materials and services, always remember. public service. Okay, services, rather things and services. Okay. Now, suppose there are certain materials or services do not have master data. Can you tell us, like, which case this they exist? This particular case exists in which case? We have all seen that one. MTO, ATO, ETO, MTS. So all different scenarios we have seen it. Now, which case this is valid? This case where it is applicable, this case where is applicable? That's the question what I have. Any guess? All of you.
That means some of the
The service, there are certain materials or services do not have master data. This is applicable for R&D type of product development.
Okay, the R&D type of product development. And now, where it is applicable? Okay, let's even discuss that one. So you are going to make use of those masters. And that means where there is a services materials are already exist. That's what you are going to make use of. Which case this is applicable? First question is that, and next question is which case is not. That is next question. First question.
IT projects also, because
MTO, that the first one is MTO, the second one is ETO.
Okay. Most of the case, you are going to make use of masters are first. I mean, always remember, complexity is going to vary from case to case. It is MTS case. Make to stock. You know, in and out bill of material, you never change that bill of material. In MTS case, do you change bill of material?
no.
That is why always remember, anything we discuss, you always link with these four scenarios: MTS, ATO, ETO, or MTO. So these four scenarios you always link with. Then it simplifies your understanding. Now, so wherever there is a master data, that is nothing but MTS case. Master data never change.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, what is the next easiest way? MTO.
MTO.
MTO. Do you change master data?
No, MTO. No.
You take an order for that only masters. You take an order only for that. Manufacturing order is taken for only that master. Only one master. See, here it could be multiple masters where you produce variants and stuff like that. But here it is only one master. For that order, you are taking the material, manufacturing order. Now, ATO, what is that is going to do? It is super BOM. It is super BOM. But still, you don't change or you don't have any information which you do not know. Everything is known to you. Assemble to order also, you know what is that material already manufactured one, you have to assemble. That's it. You know everything in place. So all these three cases, you have master data fixed in ERP. Straight away you can use ERP process. That is nothing but you can use BOM and production process for the above cases. BOM and production order. Isn't it? Even MTO we discussed, if it is more than 3 months, then only you go to projects. Otherwise, we said very clearly, go with what we said. And until unless it is aircraft or until unless it is a something which is like which is going to take more time, more than 3 months, you never go with ETO process.
Now, is there
If
any
it is
long-term projects, long-term process?
yes, MTO with more time. Okay, then only you go with ETO. But otherwise, PS is not even useful here. So now, which case you do not have master data or services data?
I have seen most of the MTS scenarios. They are not going for project systems.
Yeah, they don't. They never. MTS, they never.
But they are using only WBS element for cost object purpose. Yeah.
Even that is also not required, frankly speaking. For MTS, no.
I have seen in some projects only up to WBS level only.
That's what I'm saying. Satish, what I'm saying is it is not required. That's what I'm saying. They mistakenly configured. That means MTS, no PS. I think we have given this sheet, isn't it? No PS.
No, PS is not there, sir, but they are maintaining only for WBS element.
That's what I'm saying. If WBS is there, it is a PS.
WBS is there, the PS is there.
If it is PS, WBS is there, then it is PS,
No,
isn't
no.
it?
What I'm trying to say, they are not going for total PS structure. Using
Okay.
WBS element for cost booking purpose. Yeah.
Oh, what is the cost they are booking?
They are booking some cost center values or what may be. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will come to that one. That's a specific scenario. In OPEX time, during OPEX time, we will discuss that.
Because
Okay.
the distribution at the time of distribution type, they are mentioning WBS elements.
Okay, I got that one. See, there are different reasons we can use that one.
I know that. I'm not saying that WBS element is out of project systems.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say that they are not going proper project systems. They are using only WBS element only, not milestones, not networks. In that way, I am telling. So that's why.
Okay, got it. Then we will discuss that as a separate thing. But now, for you, your understanding, master data never change in this case.
Yeah.
So ATO, yes, super BOM might be there. Okay, even certain cases of MTO, if it is variant configuration used, there also super BOM will come. Always remember, see, if I say MTO, MTO has got n number of scenarios. Always remember, MTO may not be one scenario. It has got its own different variants. Okay, variant configuration also can be used for MTO. Always remember, okay, it is based on what kind of product we are talking about. Okay, in that case, what I'm saying is your super BOM does exist. That means you're not going to say like, this is a new service I am going to introduce. No, there is nothing like new service. If something is a new service or new material it is coming, it is surely ETO. Simple. For you to make it understanding, where you have existing material master or service master is all the other scenarios. But where you get maybe new service or new material is always going to be, it is always actually in ETO, it never be what you are going to already have it. I'm telling you. I'm 200% sure. If you are creating an ETO project, the existing materials or existing services may not be enough for you to complete this project. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you create ETO project, existing material master and service master is not enough to complete your project. Means you have to mandatorily create a set of new services and new services or materials for this project. Are you getting me? But in this case, it's not required. No new services are required. Or materials master are to be created. It is quite reverse. Okay. So now, always remember, here the complexity is high because of this reason only. Why ETO is complexity is more? Because you have to create a new service or materials related to this project. And for that reason, you have to use mandatorily project systems. Okay, project systems will be used for all ETO scenarios. Absolutely no compromise. Here you have to mandatorily use ETO, all ETO scenarios. Now tell me, like, now what does it mean by ETO here? Engineer to order, isn't it? If you are doing engineering, what does it mean?
Starting
If you
with
are
starting with research stage, so there is no scope to to see any physicality, starting with research. Now,
Actually, designing.
asking more questions. Yeah.
Okay. So as we discussed, there are many engineers. See, always remember, the moment we discuss something, all these scenarios have different variants. Okay. Again, okay, variants means one will go with version 1, version 2, version 3, like that. Different versions we can talk about. Now, engineer to order, we discussed about it.
That day we have discussed it for the corona vaccine. That is very new now.
Yes, new to the world.
Yeah.
How do you say that engineer to order? New to the world. Okay, this is one case. Okay, okay. This corona is new to the world, entire world. Okay. Next is new to the organization.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is organization does the similar one, but not exactly same. Okay.
So
Worked on
latest version.
similar one, but not the same. Always remember, isn't it? Suppose if you take many organizations now working on coronavirus vaccination, do you think that they worked on similar same product previously? No, they would have worked malaria, they would have worked into something else, isn't it? So worked on similar, but not the same one. Okay, similar one, but not the same. So now, of course, sometimes a small incremental. Of course, these two might be same. I can say, of course, that's what. How do you define matters? But otherwise, these two could be same. Understanding that what I'm saying? These two are very new. These two are very new to the organization and new to the world. But these two may be similar, a small incremental to the existing product. To the existing product. Of course, now let's take a practical example. Now you all seeing that one, all automobile companies. Okay, let us take automobile as the best example so that you will understand better. Everyone might be interested in buying a bike or car, isn't it? All of you. Anybody do not have interest in buying car or bike?
Yes.
All of you.
Yeah, we have interested in bike. Yeah.
It's something, isn't it? Either car or bike.
We are here following construction project like that. Now we take example on construction project.
No, we'll come to that one. This is where what we understand. Then we'll come back to that. Construction. There is nothing, new to the world. Are you going to construct anything new to the world?
No.
No.
We are
Yeah.
following our example.
Don't worry. I mean, here let us take this practical automobile, and we'll come back to your case. Okay, your case will come later on. Okay, but let us take automobile is the best example. Let's go with that one. Car. Let us take car. Car has got 4 wheels, and that's what the fundamental thing, and it will move people from place to place. That is the objective of the car. Okay. Now, tell me, there is electric vehicle now is a popular, isn't it? Now, the electric vehicle is new to the world or new to the organization or worked on similar one but not the same or a smaller increment to the existing product. Tell me. Any company, you take Ford, then for Ford, what is this car? Electric vehicle is EV for organization. Now tell me. Electric vehicle for organization. Now, right now, I am considering Ford. Next is Tesla. Next is GM, General Motor. Next is, I would say, Suzuki. Okay. Suzuki, JKA or JKA? What is that, Suzuki?
ZI.
Jedi? Okay, got it. Thank you. So now, next, who else is there?
PS, Toyota.
Toyota.
Toyota is there.
Toyota.
BMW.
Toyota. Tata. Toyota. BMW. Okay, Tata. Okay, let's go. I mean, these many are examples are enough. Now tell me, one by one. Ford. Electric vehicle for the Ford. What it comes under? You tell first one whether it is a MTO, MTS or ATO, or is it a ETO? First of all, tell us like what is that it comes under. Then we talk about further bifurcation.
This is comes under actually ATO or
ATO?
assembling to order or
Actually,
MTO.
Tell me. That's what. First of all, understand that one. Suppose you are a consultant and you are going and implementing for electric vehicle business process you are implementing SAP. Now tell me what is your recommendation.
Actually, it is assembling to order only because we are going to assembling only.
First of all, now okay, if it is assembled to order, fine. I'm okay with that. Now tell me, do they have fixed BOM for that electric vehicle?
actually it comes under the work on similar one, but not the same. In that category, it will come because the vehicle is already there, but the type of vehicle they need to manufacture is totally different. That means the last time they used to manufacture the fuel based. Now they have to be electric based. So the whole thing will be they have to revamp the whole design. So it will come under engineering to order.
Fine. So now, first tell us that it is either MTS, MTO, ATO or ETO. First tell us that. Let's conclude that.
I think
So for
ETO,
Ford,
sir.
what is this?
ETO.
Others, Satish.
Now, my point of view, what I have seen earlier, which I have worked, they are assembling because they are purchased from third party and they are assembling the parts. So the engine crankshaft which is the product which is rotating the engine. Okay, they are making chassis and various types of things they are maintaining. So what I am thinking is it is assembling to order in this scenario.
Hold on. So what is that I said? Assemble to order or anything you name it. What is there here?
Super bomb, yeah.
And do they have BOM for that electric vehicle? First of all, did Ford release any electric vehicle as of now? Today, let's go to the market.
No.
At least in India. Let's not even bother up the US. Today, Ford does it have any electric vehicle in India? No, isn't it? That means there is no BOM exist with them. That is why they are not even released it, isn't it? No BOM as of now.
Yeah.
So if no BOM, you never say these things. If it is BOM exists and production order exists, then only you say these scenarios. Then it should be mandatorily ETO. No way. You don't even worry about anything. Let's forget about it. Within that, what is the variant? That is a different story. But for you, right now, there is no vehicle is available with Ford in India to kickstart or manufacture because there is no BOM. Now, tell me, under engineer to order, what it comes under?
And that means shipping manufacturing.
Hmm?
Shipping manufacturing.
No. Now it is ETO, comes under ETO. There are 4 scenarios I have given you in ETO.
So are you telling about the industries, which industries are coming under this category?
No. I'm not talking about industry. I'm talking about for Ford. See, Ford is a company.
Yeah.
Industry is what? The product. EV, industry is automobile industry. See that? I have given industry is automobile. For you, if you wanted to have understanding, it is industry.
Yes, automobile, yeah.
Industry is automobile industry. Okay? So vehicle is electric vehicle for the organization, any organization. I'm now talking about Ford is one example. Okay. Now Tesla is another example, or GM is another example. Like that, I'm talking about for each company. What is that? See, everyone is going to compete for the electric vehicle, or they keep quiet. I'm asking you, did they keep quiet?
Electric.
If they keep quiet, they'll die.
Next year they are not available.
Competition. Yeah.
So Mahindra also, that also will see that one. Okay, now So no BOM. That is why if no BOM exists, that is ETO. First fundamental, like don't even think anything. Now, if no BOM is there, what is that they are going to do? They have to create a new BOM, isn't it? If they are going to create a new BOM, what is that for them for this product? Is it new to the world or new to the organization? Worked on similar one, but not the same. A small increment to the existing product.
ETO. It's
Maybe new to the organization, because maybe electrical vehicles already when it's
Yes, it
that
is
market.
new to the organization because Elon Musk is already released, like Tesla has already released this product. That's why, that means here for this organization it is new. Okay, now surely it is under ETO and new to the organization. If it is new to the organization, do you think that all services materials already exist in the metal masters as a master data?
New to the, no, not.
Exactly. So you need to create, you have to create
From the scratch,
new materials and services.
we will go for a scratch, because we are going to create a new.
Yes, correct. That's what you need to go with. These are all characteristics of this product. Now, coming to the Tesla. What is this guy? Are we clear? So you need to follow this process. That's what, see, high level, this is the process you need to follow. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I'm giving you a clue, like, what to use in your practical scenarios. How you identify scenario. This is what the scenario. Now let's talk about Tesla. So Tesla, you are implementing a, ERP now. Tell me, Tesla, you are a consultant now. Tell me what you are going to do. Electric vehicle now, what is that you are going to do? Tesla, do they have EV vehicles already, isn't it? They are already in place. Now for them, what is that you are going to do? Tell me. Is it a MTO, MTS or ATO? All of you.
MTS in that case. It's already there.
It's already there. But always remember, whatever is there, he is not going to push. Always remember, if you are pushing same thing, then your BOM, you are not changing it, isn't it? Elon Musk is going to push the same product mass. Is going to do that? No. He always try to change either a battery, or he always try to change some kind of tweaks in the existing one. He always try to create a new variants. Surely it is going to be ATO. See, he is changing a battery. Changing a battery is going to go under this MTS? No. You have to build that as a ATO. That means assemble to order. How many components you can make use of it? Make use of it and change only what is a new variant by using the super BOM. See, MTS will become once it is commodity. Commodity means it is everywhere, it is common. That means standard, like bolts, screw, nuts, those comes under MTS. But not like as a vehicle, entire thing is going to come under ATO. Are you getting what I'm saying? For him, it is existing BOM. It is not new BOM, existing BOM. But he releases new variants, isn't it? He introduced new variants by creating, maybe giving a new battery, something like new battery, or it would be he is introducing some the wheels changing the size of the wheels, or even changing the the how, what is the way it is going to recharge. He will give something else, so like that he is going to bring the new variants. That is why it is always going to go with ATO scenario. Why? Because, by the way, electric vehicle product is not matured one. That is why you can't go and make use of MTS. You know that what I'm saying? MTS is used for commodity. Means if it is a 200 rupees product, Yes, you can go and use MTS. You can produce lakhs and crores and you market yourself. But here it is not like that. It is, we are talking about 30 lakhs of worth of, car. 30 lakhs of worth of the car. You cannot just like that produce and put it there in the customer site and you ask some people will take that one. No, that is not going to take. People won't take that one. They produce only in batches, by the way. All these electric vehicles, they produce only in batches of thousands or maybe not lakhs actually. It is either thousands or hundreds. Are you getting what I'm saying? The total quantity is here, you need to understand, total quantity, what they produce is only hundreds or thousands, not more than that. Here, Ford, how do they produce? Once they produce BOM, understand that one. First, they have to introduce the BOM first. See, anything, if no BOM, they have to come up with BOM. Once that BOM exists, then again they also produce like this. So once BOM available, everyone should go through this process. No way. Okay, now let us talk about GM. Do they have electric vehicles?
I don't think so.
They don't have. Of course, they are not good players. So for
No.
them, this same is applicable.
No, Ford have.
Ford has released, but it's not marketing. The assumption is like in India. At least India we don't have, isn't it?
Okay.
That's the assumption what we are going with. Even in US, of course, they recently released, but before that they don't have. By the way, they recently released one product, Ford. Now what about Suzuki? Do they have?
I don't think so.
Suzuki also they don't have. Very interesting. Now we come to the Toyota. Do they have?
Not in India, I think, but in Japan or
In,
US.
yeah, somewhere they have released. But interesting thing is, by the way, Tesla has developed electric vehicle by taking Toyota's help. By the way,
Exactly, from
if you
Japanese.
know, if you know the history of it,
But
history of
they,
it.
Hyundai
Now
is
tell me, what is that you have to now? No, it's an interesting thing. Now tell me, like, what is that you have to consider now?
means already Hyundai is there, but it is not released.
We'll
Assembly
come to
block.
that one.
It's
No,
ATO in
Mahindra,
this case.
Mahindra also interesting case. Now I'll come to that one. Now tell me, like, for Toyota, what is that we have to do? So do they have existing BOM? Now, do they have existing BOM? The question is, they have collaboration in US actually. Surely they might have BOM in place. Surely, isn't it? Why? Because they both collaborated, Tesla and Toyota once. Now, though it is, Toyota might have BOM, suppose. They have existing BOM now. Tell me, characteristics. What is this these guys are going to do now? They have BOM. Now, what is these guys are going to do?
Even you're asking under which scenario it's coming, it's like ATO, MTS, or into ATO in this case.
Yeah, in this case, ATO.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already existing, there's a little changes, small changes, so
Huh.
enhancements.
Correct. But one thing we need to understand just here, a little bit of tricky manufacturing process. See, Tesla might have owned this BOM, what do I say, is license. You understand what I'm saying? I'm making a little bit complex here. Now, what I'm saying is this existing BOM is proprietary of Tesla, manufactured by Toyota.
Then it's new to Toyota in that case, because the copyright is with Tesla.
That means these guys have knowledge about manufacturing, isn't it? They have existing BOM manufacturing process they have. But they don't own the BOM. They cannot reuse exactly. In that case, what is that they have to do? They also have to go through the ETO process. But for them, it is not new to the world or new to the organization. For them, what is the case?
small incremental to the existing product.
Maybe,
Or
yeah,
worked
maybe
on
does.
similar.
Yes,
These
worked
two,
on similar one, but
uh,
not the same.
yeah, these two options will come.
Correct. For them, this is the case. For them also, it is ETO. This is the case for them. So now they have to produce BOM and they know how to manufacture. What they do is they can quickly manufacture and give it to the world, whatever is required. Okay, now Tata.
They are not electrical vehicles so far.
They don't have any electrical vehicle. Obviously, it is new to the organization. Okay, what about Mahindra?
Mahindra also, I have never seen, sir, because they are.
No, no, you need to understand this one. They bought Reva cars from Bangalore.
Okay.
So now tell me, in that case, what is that?
This is existing one means already.
No, no, no. It is interesting. No, Reva platform is different.
Reva is an electrical vehicle manufacturing company or what?
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes. Reva is.
Mahindra tie up with Renault before actually.
You know that actually, if you know that Reva's story, these guys are before Tesla. I have seen in 1998 and 2000 electric cars in Indian roads.
19?
Ellen, 1998 and 2000.
Oh,
So these guys were first, starters in electric vehicles actually.
in
Though
India?
it is,
In the
yes,
world?
in maybe in India they started with, but world may not have seen that one as a green revolution. Like that's what the scenario in Bangalore they started this company, and
Oh,
Mahindra bought this one. And earlier it used to be two-seater, but now it expanded to four-seater.
oh, okay.
Okay. Now, see, tell me, they have similar knowledge, but they cannot use exactly that to Mahindra vehicles. Okay. If they wanted to resell that one, they can sell that one. Of course, that is
But
fine.
because
Now,
I have
for
seen
this organization, sorry, yeah,
one
Sadish.
small car, red color. I have seen. Yeah, yeah. That is Reva.
Yeah, Reva is there. Now four-seater, and you
I
can
got
see
it.
anywhere. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me, see, Renault, they have, what I say is petrol and diesel engines. By the way, I think someone said, they have collaboration. Renault is for petrol and diesel vehicle, no collaboration purpose. But electric vehicles, they bought this Revo. Okay. So now, what is that they are going to do with? They have similar product is known to them, but if they wanted to use similar technology in their products, all Mahindra others, like maybe whatever they have, what is that SUV, what is that 500 and 300 series, 100 series, or whatever is there. Okay, Xylo and other platforms, they wanted to use it. What is that they have to do? In this case, it is going to come as a small incremental to existing product.
It's 80 old in case, right?
Yes, ETO only, still ETO only. But they see no bill of material. See, if they wanted to use Xylo or something like that, other platforms, they can't use that. See, no BOM as of now. But for them, they know that how electric vehicle is working and all. They are very much known about it. It's still ETO, but they can use existing technology.
So when it comes to the model, it's ETO. But for Mahindra, it's old.
Yes,
They already
yes.
have the technology.
Correct.
Got
They
it.
already have technology. All that they need is small increment to the existing one and make it convenient for Xylo or other XUV models or whatever is there. So see, always remember what I'm saying is each product will come with its own kind of business scenario. But all that you need to understand is whether it is a ETO or non-ETO. That makes the difference. So if it is ETO, blindly you start this with PS in place. Something which is started with ETO, then you can use PS module by default. Okay, use PS. I mean SAP PS. for ETO scenario.
The screen might be stuck, sir. What I'm thinking. The cursor
Okay,
was.
you're not able to see. Let me just check
We
that
can
one.
only see, but if you have typing
Yeah,
anything,
you have to. I think the screen stuck.
Is it so?
Yeah.
Let me reshare. Maybe 40 minutes over. Maybe that is the reason. But still. Okay. I just stopped and I'm resharing. Okay. So here, what you need to understand is first differentiate what is MTS, MTO, ATO, and ETO. Then you know if it is ETO, blindly start using PS. Blindly. I'm even telling you like just go and jump and start using that. If it is MTO and ATO, just think about it. If it is MTS, don't even think about PS. Are we clear about this? Now, coming to that one, that is where your cost planning, why we are telling these basics are related to our cost planning is, if it is MTS, you are going to use 100% repeatedly, same thing. If it is MTO, yes, you are going to use that same and again, may not be 1,000 times or 100 times, but one time or two times you are going to make use of it. ATO, same thing. By using Super BOM, you are going to repeatedly start using that one. But when it comes to our ETO, you are not going to use any. Of course, you may you reuse, but very less amount you may reuse, but very big amount of materials and services you are going to create. Are we clear about that? Okay. Create new materials and services for any new product development. Now come to our, of course, okay. Now we're talking about, this is about new product development story. Now let us talk about our projects related. So I'm talking about, I'm differentiating project related now. Now tell me, project related, how are we going to consider? So anything someone said like building. If you consider building as your project, or building a some 5-stored or multi-stored building, then how do you treat that? Is it MTO, ATO, MTS, or ETO? That is construction related. I would say that construction related. So tell me, what is that we are going to do?
MTO.
Absolutely, it is ETO, 100%. There's no question of even thinking about MTO, MTS, MTO, ATO. These you can think from the perspective of new products. The
Yeah.
moment I say BOM, it is new products. Okay. The moment I say projects, it is only 100% you have to go with ETO only. Okay. Why is it so? Jay Shankar, to answer to your point, I made it very clear. All your projects, 100% go with ETO.
Yeah.
There's no question of thinking. There's no
But
question of thinking.
why it cannot be MTO project?
We'll come to that one. Okay, now to answer to Jay Shankar, are you getting me, Jay Shankar?
Yeah. Yes.
It is 100%. No thinking, nothing. Blindly use PS. That's it. Blindly use or recommend use PS for all the projects. Okay. Now coming to
It's a
that.
new product development because the name itself says new product development.
Yes, that is new. These are whatever we discussed is product related. Okay, these systems what we are discussed is the products related. This ERP whatever we are talking about is product related. Let me introduce that product related here. Engineering order, yeah, notice the word. All these are all product related. I can say here product related. Okay, all of them are product related. Okay, all these services masters, what we are talking about is product related, not project related. We'll come to that one. No, 100% you have to use project systems and 100% ETO scenarios. Why? Why? Okay, let me give reasons for using. Yes. Okay. Now here,
Reasons means,
each project is with unique outcome.
Yeah, everything has to be designed. Even the windows, everything, the doors, everything should be designed.
yeah,
Okay, each project with unique outcome. So obviously, timeline is surely going to be more than 3 months. Absolutely, isn't it?
long-term projects.
Yeah, I'm just telling like timeline is more than 3 months. Of course, at least as per our definition. Okay, more than 3 months. And quality as per specifications. Obviously, that is already there, isn't it? Okay, quality is as per specifications. Deliverables are as per specifications.
Yes.
As per specifications are nothing but design, isn't it? Whatever you design it. Now, why is it so? In this case, for that reason only, you have to always go with project systems, no other way. Now, you can ask, like, why can't we use internal ladder? Maybe there might be some question. Why not I use internal ladder for this reason? Okay. So, internal ladder will only collect one row and it cannot be split further. Is it possible to split further internal ladder?
Some specific to we can consider for internal order.
Yeah, split off, split off, I would say, a split off, of course, split of internal ladder, I would say that internal ladder is not possible. Okay. Hence, better to go with yes. Okay, that's one thing. Now, for that reason, all project related, you don't have to think anything. All construction related, anything you name it, you blindly go with PS system. Only question to you is going to come when it comes to it is a product related. Then you have to analyze like this. Whether to go with PS or not, you can think in product related area, but not the project related areas. Are you clear about this one? Any one of you have any ambiguity here?
No, nothing, sir.
Okay. Now, if you are very clear, then let's go to this now. How we calculate that? Let's go to the calculation part. So now, if you are clear for all projects related, if you go with project system, that means every time you are creating a new bill of material and new services. That's what I'm making very clear. Okay. ETO means it is new services and new materials. And even in the new product world, if you go with ETO, most of the time you create a new products and new services. Simple. Okay. Now let's go and do that one calculation. How are we going to make the calculation? So here it is a calculation sheet. I'll just insert table and I'll create maybe few columns so that we all will see that this is object type. Maybe I'll put it that way. Object type. Then it is unit of measure. Okay. Price per unit. Okay, and price per unit, of course. Okay, planned units, maybe that is better. Okay, okay, let it be. I think let's see. Price per unit and price. Okay. This is internal order, external order, like that I can say. Okay, if required, we'll delete them. Not required. Okay.
Somebody has to mute, sir.
Somebody has to mute.
Yeah. Suppose first let's go with object type is internal order, internal activity. Now, if it is internal activity, what is that unit of measure we are going to use? Generally, we are going to use hours, 100 hours, 50 hours, something like that. Okay, it is hours, HR hours. What is the price per unit? So price per unit is, suppose if it is going to be dollars, it is going to be $10 per hour or 10 rupees per hour, whatever you name it. Okay, this is what you are going to use it. And total price equal to this multiply with this one, means it is 50 into 10.
500.
Okay. So this is what you get is total. Okay. Now, if you are using material, suppose, then how you are going to calculate? If you are using a material is always going to be numerics in numbers, isn't it? Integer number, it would be 10, 20, like that, isn't it? Each is the quantity, unit of measure, isn't it? Yeah. And price per unit. Price per unit is common. Okay. Per unit, per each price. Okay. Maybe 20 rupees per each quantity. That means one quantity, one unit. One unit. One each means nothing but each. One each item. Now it is total is 10 into 20. Now, afterwards, we are talking about external services. Okay, text service, I would say. Text service. So there is no material master here. So you are going to enter the text. So here generally, what is the service you buy it like this? Maybe painting, or maybe like per day someone is going to come and work, like whatever construction projects and all. Okay, it may vary. Unit of measure may vary, isn't it? But however, end of the day, it is what unit of measure you are going to use. Suppose I would say here 15 is the quantity, and the unit of measure is, so he is going to work per day. Suppose 15 days is the unit of measure. So now, what is that per day cost? Per day cost, if I say 500 rupees, okay, per day. Okay, what is that? 15 into 500. Okay, this is the price. Now, what is that service master? Now, what is that general unit of measure? Suppose it is going to be painting or excavation work or whatever you name it. It is fixed. Excavation work, obviously, it is going to be fixed. Cubic meters or cubic feet or whatever is unit of measure. Suppose the quantity is 100 cubic meters, suppose meters cube. Okay. So now price is 50 rupees per meter cube. Okay, now it is going to be 100 into 50. Now how many things have come? Materials have come, service text item has come, and this has come, and internal activity is there. So now direct cost activity. Okay, now cost activity, what happens? So it is direct entry, isn't it? It is 100 rupees, 200 rupees, whatever, direct payment. That's what we said, isn't it? Here there is nothing like unit. Whatever is there, it is a total value. There is nothing here is required to enter. It is total value. It is 2000 rupees or 3000 rupees or whatever you name it. This is what you are going to have it. This is also nothing but rupees. If you say, then rupees itself. Now I'll also introduce one thing. I'll move all of them here to here. Third, oh sorry, Control V, Control C, Control V. Whatever it has created new one, Control Z. Something is wrong. Okay, it's okay. Let me remove this. Delete cells column and and yeah, it's okay. Insert on the left side. Okay, I would say here quantity. I'll differentiate. This I give 50, 10, 15. I'll remove this quantity. That's what I mean. I wanted to differentiate these columns. Okay, this is of course total. If you calculate this one, I think I can insert another row here, and I can say below total. If I say total and how much is going to come as a total, that I can calculate here. I would say merge cell, say total column, total row, and whatever value is going to come here. So I think we can calculate here 500. Calculated one, it is 200, it is 750, it is 5,000 and 2,000. So 7,750, 9,750 and 8,450. Maybe if you are right, this is what it is. Okay, right? Is it right?
7,000.
Yeah, 8,000. 5 plus 2 here itself is 7.
Yes,
One more is there. Okay, yeah. So here what you need to understand is amount column. So now this is what fundamental, like if you see, if I am telling like anything like internal activity we are going to use it. Internal activity you have to always use unit of measure is HR, either hours or hour H, either you use that or this is up to us. Okay, and material if you use that, either it is a each or piece or something like that, we are going to use it. For each case you are going to have rate, and that rate is being multiplied with quantity. Next is service item, same is the case, either it is a days or it is going to be if it is square meters or anything you name it, that service we are going to use that service hours or service days, that multiply with this one. Then the service master, it is always going to be painting and something like that, or excavation work, it is going to be square meters, cubic meters, square yards or cubic yards or whatever you name it, you use that one. And cost activity is a direct price entry, and there is no calculation is here, direct entry what is required here. So this is what is calculation is based on this one. So if we are talking about something we are making calculation for cost, this is what you need to refer. Are we clear?
yes.
Okay. So now, if we are very clear, then let's jump into like whatever cost we are going to make. I mean, what are the cost types? What we are going to discuss here. Okay. First and foremost is, I mean, very important and very complex is, I mean, cost estimates. Is network cost estimation. So here, whatever we have used above, this is same thing is applicable here. This is nothing but network cost estimate, which is very important and complex, by the way. Okay, oh, I would say that one. It is 100% you are sure about 100% of materials and information is known to you upfront. Is known about the project. Then you can choose network cost estimate. Network cost estimate. What happens here? So it is, any one of you have done like what is that, cost accounting in your course or somewhere? Cost accounting. All of you. Anyone have done cost accounting course? At least subject? Or ICWA? So anything which is relevant to your controlling area is nothing but network cost estimate. All these costs, whatever I am discussing here, is nothing but all are with reference to cost accounting. That is nothing but all internal related objects. So this is where cost accounting will take care of this cost estimate. More of internal control purpose. Everything is more of internal control purpose. Here, what we said is 100% of the materials and information is known. This is very important actually. Now, let me take this as a bold. Okay, yeah. So, anyone has any doubt here? What is the network cost estimate? Now, how to convert this to our network based? What is this internal activity means?
Yeah, it's internal activity means so activity, every kind of work means maybe resource, machines,
That is nothing but employee.
employee. Yeah,
Okay, material. Directly you buy, isn't it?
yeah.
That is why you are giving price.
Right.
Okay,
External it is again.
external you buy, isn't it? You don't have anything here, so you
Yeah,
buy. Service master, you buy. From externally you buy.
yeah,
Cost activity,
yeah.
you buy. So all others are, you are going to buy from others. Rather saying this one buy, pay. So because you are going to pay the amount, isn't it? Not that anything. You are going to pay, okay? Not that you are going to buy anything. But these three cases you are going to buy. Okay, so now if you are using internal activity, your internal employees is what you are going to plan. Now all others are you are buying. Suppose you are using some tools, then what is that? How you consider that?
The tools also we are internal activity only we are going to consider. Tools.
But you have to enter them as a materials, isn't it? You can't enter them as activities. Can you enter them as activities?
No, those are the capital goods. Actually, big machines they are capital goods. Yeah.
Correct. In that case, how do you consider them for using this one? Suppose there are tools, spares are there, like there are spanner kind of stuff is there, tools, whatever you use it. How do you consider them?
Yeah, we will consider as a material only based on the, but the spare parts are material only. Yeah.
So in that case, how do you treat them?
That is, we will treat to spare materials only, spare parts.
Spares or tools, I would say that one. Okay. How do you treat?
Now, what I'm saying, what are the big machines, the capital goods that we are not going to consider into the material, but spare parts, wherever the screws, nuts, these are we are going to consider in spare parts. Means those are the materials. Which
Yeah,
we are,
no. See, spares or tools, whatever you bought it, you already accounted somewhere. Suppose.
yeah, yeah, yes, exactly.
Okay, now already accounted. That is, you already have accounted and a previous project you already booked your cost.
Yeah, yeah.
Tools are also like that. See, spares and tools are nothing but reusable, as simple as that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Once you bought it, it is not only for one project. It is for multiple projects.
That's what I'm saying, because it is not we are going to sell. We are using to produce the products, tools.
How do you treat? That's what my question. How do you account that?
Machines we are taking into asset accounting to consider.
No. Asset you are not buying. I'm selling. You are going to use that one.
Yeah.
Suppose you have procliner here. You already bought that procliner. Now you are going to use that procliner here in your project. Suppose Shankar, for you in your example, suppose you are taking a procliner help now for your construction, but you already bought this as a fixed asset in your organization. Now tell me, how do you treat that for this project? How do you treat that for this project?
And that means the materials is already available, and you want to know how you will treat. Is it right?
Yes. Obviously, material is available inside.
Then we will treat it as a unrestricted stock issued to the project.
Unrestricted stock issued to the project. Okay. But do we need to account cost? First thing is.
Yeah. If you are using, you have to account now.
Okay, there are many ways you can account. Maybe one of them could be
Now,
you
from the
can hire.
finance perspective, I'm telling sir, because here I don't know. In finance
Hire.
perspective, everything we are going to book because whatever.
See, you are going to book cost or not is the first question. Okay,
we are
if
going
you are going to book the cost, then you have to hire this one.
Yeah.
Means time. Hire means what? As long as you use that one, you pay the amount, isn't
Yes.
it? Hire means what?
Hire.
You are not buying.
Yeah.
You are not buying. Okay. Are you getting me what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it, sir. We are taking for hire for the specific time.
Correct. So in that case, again, for this spare parts and whatever tools, it is going to be hours. The hourly rate is going to be there.
Yeah.
So if you use 50 hours, then you are going to have 50 hours of the payment. Okay, per hour, $500. Then you have to add 15 to 500. No, suppose some cases you don't want to hire, you reuse that one. Already I accounted fixed cost. I accounted as an asset. Now I don't want to pay anything single penny. Then in that case, it is not at all relevant to the cost.
Yes.
Not relevant to cost. Okay, it is not at all relevant to cost in that case, a specific case. This is 2,500. Okay, how you treat, that is up to you. Whether you wanted to hire or you don't want to hire, this is up to you. If you hire, then you account this cost. If you don't want to hire, you just say this row, I am going to use this material, but I am not going to cost this material into my project. Simple. It is as good as that one. Okay. Now we'll see that one. What way it is going to control. Okay. But other than that, how many types of cost you are going to see that one? These many types of cost.
5.
Yeah. Major is 5, and spares you can consider that. Whether to consider it or not is up to us. Okay. So this is what is going to happen. Okay. Now suppose you have cost estimate. What is that we are going to do with this cost estimate?
I am asking relevant to the construction project as we are class example as per.
So this is construction example only.
Yeah, that's why it at the initial stage we are design that cost planning. You told you said like that cost accountant, our cost consultant will design or cost planning will done. You said like that, no?
Yeah, of course. We are going to see in the system now. What I'm saying is now what is that we are going to do? Suppose cost estimate is done now.
Okay.
Now what is that we are going to do?
What are the prerequisites before we considered before planning the cost planning? Best way of design that your cost estimate to the certain project of in construction project.
Okay.
what is the prerequisites we consider for that cost planning?
So we haven't got to the system. I'm talking about theoretically. Now we are discussing theoretically. Now we'll go to the system. Then we tell you prerequisites. What are the required? See, prerequisites here itself. You can see that one. If you wanted to go with, though we are telling theoretically, what is required for you for to make your calculations? You need quantity, unit price, isn't it?
First initial stage of appraisal, initial appraisal time, how to will fix that its unit, how we will consider its, these are units, this is the cost, how we will design that at the time.
Ha, correct. Now you tell me how generally it is going to be calculated. Suppose let us take that at the beginning of the project. Suppose before Corona, if you talk about that, before Corona,
Every time we will go through Corona, not our class. As per I am understood how to follow the in construction project as a cost planner. We are designed that like that. We
correct,
want to.
Jayshankar, I am only telling that example only. You take the construction, any construction project, my home hub, you take that one. There is a sky view, isn't it, near Gachboli. Okay. Now they have started construction from the year 2016 or 17, whatever year. Okay. Now they, what was the time period they would have estimated?
Okay.
What is the time period for a typical project?
It's take 1 or 2, 3 years also.
Huh?
Time period means overall project completion.
Yes, 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 yes. That's what schedule what we discussed yesterday.
Yeah, it may take 2, 3 years also.
Okay, 3 years. Those kind of multi-stored buildings, it will take more than 3 years as well. Okay, minimum
Yeah.
3 years. Okay. Now, tell me, while calculating the cost estimate, did anyone has pursued any kind of risk? What is this kind of risk? Anybody has pursued it?
Maybe big project, long term, like we are see in construction projects also will medium or long or at the time of medium or high duration projects. We treat
Correct.
it as like that.
Correct. But did anyone experience this kind of pandemic before that?
No, we didn't know that one.
Anyone experienced this beforehand? Nobody. So obviously, if nobody has experienced, no one would have made a risk analysis. So risk analysis is kind of, with experience what previously has happened, they are going to have a risk analysis. As you said, all long-term projects they do risk analysis, but they won't have done that one. And one more thing is always remember, see, nobody is going to estimate anything beyond this one. They say it is only hourly rate, or they make you fixed contract. Suppose generally, and civil is little bit very interesting topic. Now tell me, suppose if you are constructing a house, what is the per square feet construction cost? Per square feet.
It is
1500 to 600.
How much, sir?
1500 to 600, normal construction.
600, isn't it?
15,
Rupees. Sorry?
15,1500.
1500, 1500. 1500 to 1600. Okay. So now, tell me, how did you arrive this? It's right, of course. How did you arrive?
Includes land, material, machinery, everything.
So here, what are the major heads generally? Materials. Materials, what is that? Cement, isn't it? Then iron. What are the? I am just giving high level, like iron, then gravel. Okay. Then what else is there?
Sand.
Sand. Okay. Okay. That's enough. My way. Okay. Next is labor. What are the labor? What are the labor? What are the labor? Construction guys. Okay. Construction labor. And what else is going to be? Labor is going to be. Any other labor?
Be a watchman, we need a supervisor.
Okay, supervisor. And the watering purpose, they are going to use other, I would say other labor.
Plumber,
Skilled and unskilled labor.
Okay, yeah, plumber, like, maybe yes, plumber,
electrician. Like,
electrician. Then,
is there any erection works like that?
yeah. Oh, okay. What is that we call it? Centering,
Carpenter.
centering, yeah, centering, centering,
Centering, okay.
Centering.
Centering.
centering, centering, yeah.
Centering.
CEN.
CEN.
Yeah, okay, centering. Okay, yeah.
False centering. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then,
Ceiling.
then also, okay, ceiling, okay,
Carpentry.
carpenter, okay,
Electrician, painting.
yeah, painter. Okay, there are certain other labors. Now, materials you use, labor we use, and then what else?
Designer also, planning, designer.
Yeah, I think that is the good point. Like, now, this is for, like, architect.
Architect. Yeah. Designer.
Okay, architect. Okay, and this we call it layout design. Okay. Now, anybody else? And site engineer.
Yes, I think.
Okay. Okay. So now, all this cost, how did you arrive this 1500? You made an assumption. This iron is going to be this much, sand is this much, cement is this many bags. For square feet, you made already maybe, see, civil is already standardized. Always remember, in this world, something which is very standardized means civil work only. Civil work, anybody knows, if in the world, if you ask what is the square feet cost, they will tell you 1000 to 1200 rupees in Hyderabad. As you said, 1500 1600, yes. Only ground floor, if you go for construction, 15 to 1600. If you go more number of floors, your construction cost will come down. That is nothing but 1200 rupees. Now, that is what everyone knows about it. Now tell me, did you calculate any, these things, like, what I say is risk analysis here? Any risk analysis here? No, it is standardized.
Yes.
It is standardized. Anywhere, if you go with either, see, sometimes iron may come down, sometimes labor cost may go up, sometimes cement cost may come down, sometimes sand cost may go up. So all these fluctuations are considered. After that, he has arrived for the 1500, 1600. Same is the case here. You make a cost estimate with certain assumptions. That's what I mean to say. Assumptions. So based on these assumptions, then you have to list down the assumption. So that is what every project people will make a cost estimate based on some assumptions. What are the assumptions?
What I'm saying that exactly correct, sir. What you have said that cost is it's not stable, because in the metro cities the plumber, all these costs are different, villages are different. So based
Yeah,
on
interesting thing is villages plumber cost is so much high. You know that, and electrician cost is also high compared to city. If you see city,
Yes,
it
of
is
labor.
yeah. Is it city? You get anywhere, like, if you go for, like, painter and plumber, you get it on the fly. But if you wanted to get a painter, plumber, electrician in remote areas, very tough, very tough.
Because they
And
all
architect,
migrated to
forget
city.
about it. Huh?
Because they all migrated to city for work. Simple as
Correct,
that.
correct. Now, the assumptions always go with, see, cost estimate is done based on certain assumptions. So labor cost fluctuation, you have to consider that as a, yesterday we talked about it, that, inflation is done based on inflation. So you have to make an inflation rate, whether it is 5% of the labor cost per year is going to go up, or 10% of the labor cost is going to go up. So these terms you have to list down in the assumptions. And also cement and material cost, like, you have to make, by the way, all government projects, material cost escalation, you call it the escalation. What does it mean by escalation? Is price, rise in price, or, price fluctuation. So these things, even in government terms, if it is more than 10% of the fluctuation, government should bear that cost. You know that there is a clause. Even labor price is going to go up beyond 5%. The whatever contractor is not going to bear that cost. He is going to bill the customer. And same is the case. Material cost price escalation is more than 10%. Suppose cement has already 400 rupees. Now it has all of a sudden it raised to 600 rupees. Do you think that contractor is going to bear this cost?
No. Contract is not going to bear this cost.
This cost he is going to put it on the customer.
Yes,
He
customer.
says, and these are clauses are available, by the way. So in a given project, terms and assumptions are always there. Terms. Someone will say terms, someone will say assumptions, someone will say conditions, whatever you name it. Okay. These are all terms are available in the projects already. So all these escalations, price differences, or anything, unforeseen events, okay, they document somewhere, and that is what they say claim. They process through these escalations using claim. Claim process. So, but they can't bear that one. All these conditions are already there. They write the assumptions. So this is what assumption we are going with. If anything change above, and we are not going to bear that cost, anybody is going to write that one. And by the way, they give clear term. Suppose if you take all the government projects, you might be observing by this time. Suppose last time Polavaram, they've gone with retendering. So they said it was price is high. That's what they have reduced. In real terms, do you think that they reduced the 700 crores? All of you?
No.
Actually, that project already got delayed by another 1 year after this retendering. This years whatever it get delayed, they are going to say in the class, with these conditions are applicable, or this pricing is applicable. You know what is that they are going to write? This price is applicable for 15 months only. Means whatever price they are going to show and the above is applicable for 15 months only. And afterwards what they write, that if project got delayed, how they write? I'll write one sentence, you will understand that. If project got delayed because of delay in government approval, okay, we have authority to escalate price as per market conditions. So tell me, what is the meaning for this one?
Nothing but they have a right to increase the price. Simple as that.
Increase the price as per market conditions.
Yes.
whatever they have given, even Polavaram case, they would have given this timeline. They are not telling. See, government won't tell everything, isn't it? They will tell only 700 crores what we could save. See, on the tendering you can write anything. Like, you know, even I can also give 1,000 crores less in pricing. But I will put this clause: if government is not able to give proper authorization within 1 year, then my price escalation is going to be based on my market condition. You tell me now what is market condition now today. Now, today labor cost is more because of Corona. Today, cement is more because of Corona. Now you tell me what is that they are going to escalate? You know, price. It is 3 times what they have quoted as 700 crores. What they are claiming that they could save. So everything will goes with these conditions identified. So always remember these governments on the fly. You know why they all these contractors they quote very less compared with a good construction company. How do they reduce the price? Do you think that they are going to reduce the price compared to market? I'm asking you. Do they reduce the price? All of you. While issuing the contract only, the price is less. Afterwards, they escalate the price every moment based on these claims. The initial quote maybe for Polavaram right now could be like 15,000 crores or something like that. But end they charge maybe 25,000 crores like that based on whatever price escalation. But how is it possible, by the way? How is it possible? Price escalation, how is it possible?
Based on the project plan.
Yeah, design changes. See, anything. This is nothing but scope change. Interesting thing actually. You know, they'll give one design, isn't it? At the time of quotation, they give some at the time of quotation.
In cost planning, we don't consider that capital cost and how many types of cost are categorized in construction projects. We don't know exactly. That's why I'm
No,
asking.
hold on. So, no, hold on. See, this anyhow, this cost estimate, whatever we are doing, we can also go for quotation, isn't it?
Okay.
At the time of quotation, do you have all the information?
Oh, didn't have.
All the information, or I would say specifications. So is anybody's having information? That's what the same question what you have asked. Like the Shankar, what happens? This you're telling during cost estimate, I don't have details, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am asking you at the time of quotation, do you have details first of all?
First, we are have an assumption like that. We are a basic idea on about which cost categories are we are involved in construction project like
Yes,
capital cost and fixed.
with assumptions, you go ahead and submit your quotation.
Yeah.
Okay. Always remember, you never be like true or all the times you are 100% sure. 100% nobody is sure about.
But
Okay.
here, in our example, how we identify it is a capital cost, it is a fixed cost, it is a variable cost, or it is a service cost. If any standard for to identify.
No. Hold on. There is nothing like fixed and variable cost here. No, we are not talking about fixed cost and variable cost. Differentiation. No, we are not talking about that one. We are only talking from the perspective of you are going to have these many cost types. Not like in terms of variable and fixed. That categorization is different. No, we are not talking about that.
Okay.
Actually, even when we get quotation for some of the spare parts, all those things, they will give a timeline. This quotation is valid for 1 month, 2 months, like that they will give. After, if you order after 2 months, again the price can get revised. Either it may go up or go down, whatever can happen.
So now, tell me, here we are not talking about fixed and variable price. I'm telling very clear. Here, that is different. That cost calculation is fixed and variable is entirely different. Here we are talking about only these types of cost we are going to consider it.
Just I am here confined only for construction project as per our class example. That's why I am
Correct.
asking
Correct.
what are the type of cost or planners is a good planner where identify the cost in construction projects. That is
Correct.
my question.
Shankar, that's what I'm saying. There is nothing like you are going to categorize as a fixed cost or variable cost here.
Not even not a fixed cost and variable cost. Total how will cost is we are initial stage as a cost planning. We are identified that is a capital cost. It is a something. You are in even assumption base also.
See here, I do not know what terms you are telling. Like fixed. I mean, here we for project execution we don't consider that part. We only consider whether it is internal activity related or material I am going to use it or service I am going to buy or service master what I have or direct procurement, I mean direct payment what I make it.
But we didn't include this capital cost or something.
No, we
Okay,
don't have any such classification here.
okay. That is my
We don't have
question.
any such classification. No, we don't have any such classification here. Capital cost, or OPEX. See, that is end of the day, it is a receiving object, nothing else. But here in our cost planning, we don't have any such planning, or don't have any such classification. We don't have that.
Okay.
Okay. Now we always go with this. This is our assumption, and we go with, of course. See, anything you whether if it is a project quotation also requires some cost estimate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? So now, of course, that we will discuss in separate topic. Actually speaking, this is what I said is I said 100%. Actually speaking, it is not 100%. 100% nobody is sure, isn't it? Even after execution only, we will say this is 100% sure, isn't it? Is anybody
Yeah.
sure about 100% this is material I am going to use it? Nothing like that. So it is 80 to 100% material or information is known to us. Then in that case, we go with this cost estimate. Suppose you can ask me, of
Some,
course, this is probability basically.
some materials goes off for scrap also, sir. Nobody are using 100%.
Yeah, obviously. No, see, nobody is perfect like in this world. Like you can't say 100%. I'm sure about this. No, nobody
What
can say
I'm
that.
saying, some material scrap also coming. Yeah, means
Yeah,
that's why I'm telling you, 100% means nobody can use. Yeah.
yes. Now come to this one. What are the other cost estimates? Let us even discuss. This is 80 to 100%. If you are sure, go with network cost estimate. Suppose you are you are only 20% sure. Suppose your bill of material. That's what end of the day. What is that? Either your materials, services, or direct whatever cost payments what you make it, or internal employees use. All that if you are sure 80 to 100%, you can go with network cost estimate. Suppose you are 50-60% sure, then that case what is that you have to do? Isn't it? That is also possible. Sometimes you are using new to the organization kind of project. Okay, new to the organization. That means this kind of project, new to the organization. In that case, whatever cost estimate you do it, is it going to be really a cost estimate?
No.
No. In that case, generally, how much of percentage you know that about that either new product or new project?
It's very less. Means first time we are going to do that for our.
Correct. Correct. Suppose take an example of take our construction. Suppose earlier we have an experience with 5 stored building. Now we are going for 25 stored building. Now tell me, do you know how to construct 25 stored building?
It's existed already. We constructed 15-story building. So that's
No, 5 store, 5 store.
yeah, 5-story building. Then again we are going to construct the 20.
You have experience with 5 stored building. Now you plan to go for 25 stored building. Then what is the percentage of accuracy cost estimate? Now tell me. So you already have experience with 5-store building. Now you are going for the 25-store building. Now tell me, what is your cost estimate is going to be?
And definitely it will be the cost of everything will go with 5 times, most of the cases, and again it's a new experience actually.
Correct. In that case, so whatever equipment you are going to use it for 5-store, is it enough to go for 25-store building?
That is not
First
enough.
of all, let us try to understand what is going to vary. So does equipment, okay, equipment used for 5-store enough for 25-store building? Is it enough?
It's not enough, sir. We can use some high-level products for this one because it is 25-store building. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me now, in general terms, now what is the way you are going to estimate now?
We may ask for the quotation from the supplier who is going to give us for the rent. Then we'll, based on that, we will do the calculation.
Okay, so initially, you see, what had happens is you are doing a cost estimate. Now, in this case, shall we use, suppose you already have experience with 5-store building and there you used already project system, suppose you have already project in place. Now, you are going for 25-store building. Now you have to go for cost estimate and you want to get approval from your chief financial officer. Now, what is that you have to do? Okay, this is what we are going to discuss once we are back from our break. Okay, is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And use same cost method, by the way. You see, since it is uncertainty is more here. See, earlier you are very clear what you wanted to build, but here you are not sure, like what you are going to build.
Yes.
So here we have to use a different cost method.
But why what takes 20 minutes?
Yeah, it is up to you. Like what time you are available?
It is 6:15 or 6:20. 6:20.
Okay, we'll reassemble at 6:20, all of you. Okay, then we'll continue our discussion. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.